On behalf of Sri Kanyaka Parameshwari Arts and Science College Management, correspondents are Principal Ma'am and Vice Principal Ma'am. I welcome all of you and I welcome our Chief Guest. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. I would like to welcome the Chief Guest to our 2 days workshop, Mr. Joshua Gerard, BE, PG, DBA, PG, DHRM. He has many feathers to his hat. He is the Managing Director at Excel Technologies and Solution, Director of Operations at Basque Associate, Founder and President of Chitra Foundation. It is an NGO, resident at Lions Club Chennai Nightingale, CEO at Mehta Institute of Career and Training, proprietor of Pleasant Stay Guest House, Chief Operating Officer of Tamil Nadu Advanced Technical Training Institute, Organizing Secretary of Tamil Nadu Field Archery Development and Welfare Association, advisor at Apostolic International University, advisor at RM Education Trust, General Secretary. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
கேக்குதுல்ல?
கேக்குது ma'am. Proceed ma'am.
General Secretary at St. Thomas Mount Social Welfare Committee, Associate Member at Engineering Without Borders, Associate Member at Madras Management Association, District Secretary at Roller Skating Association and member of Christian Foundation for the Blind in India. He has also awarded the prestigious Abdul Kalam Award for Young Entrepreneurship. He has trained more than 1 lakh candidates so far, and his range of clients includes Tamil Nadu Police Department, ISRO, and the Bombay Stock Exchange. Thank you for providing me this opportunity to introduce a multi-talented personality to the faculty and students of Sri Kanyaka Parameswari Arts and Science College. Sir, please.
Yeah. Thank you for that very warm introduction, ma'am. I would first like to congratulate the entire management, the college for initiating this kind of program, for starting IIC in your college, and for taking up these kind of valuable initiatives. So I would like to congratulate the entire team, the management, the principal, the vice principal, and all the people involved. And it's very nice to see 500 participants taking part in this particular program. I think I would say that because the strength was so much, I think there was some confusion in organizing it. But it's wonderful to see such warm reception when the college organizes a program. Wonderful to see so much of people. So just a brief introduction about what we are going to see overall in the program. So today I'm going to give you a brief as to one, what is the DNA of an entrepreneur, why there are less entrepreneurs, or what is the procedure, okay, what are the steps to become an entrepreneur, what are the levels of an entrepreneur, okay, how to be successful, and it's going to be an introduction session today just to give you an idea about it. So tomorrow we'll go into a session wherein we'll have presentations, or we'll have suggestions or ideas from your side, where it can be an interactive session. Today, even as I speak, if you have any questions, feel free to make a list of all the questions that you have. According to you, it can do not worry whether it might be a small question or what other people will think about me, what other participants in the program will think. Okay, so your question is important, and it is my duty here to, when I'm participating in this webinar, it's my duty to answer to you. So if you have any questions on the way, please make a note of all the questions, and at the end of the session, I will definitely be more than happy to answer to all your questions too. So all the part, it can be from the students, it can be from the faculties. So anybody who's interested, please feel free to ask me questions at the end. Okay. So entrepreneurship. So coming to entrepreneurship, so there's a huge question about how important is entrepreneurship in today's scenario? How important in India especially? So if you take the developed countries, okay, if you take any developed country for the matter of fact, okay, they were developed countries. They became developed countries not because of one or two multinational companies. அது ஒரு அதானியோ இல்ல ஒரு அம்பானி இந்த மாதிரியான ஆளுங்க, ஓகே, வெறும் ஒரு 2-3 மல்டிநேஷனல் கம்பெனிஸ்னால ஒரு கண்ட்ரி வந்து, ஒரு நாடு வந்து ஒரு குளோபல் பவர், ஒரு சூப்பர் பவரா வரல. இட் இஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் லேக் அண்ட் crores, okay, lakhs of crores of small and medium scale enterprise. So if a country has to develop, if a country has to grow, okay, entrepreneurship is the key. Okay, number one. Number two, why should, there's a huge question between in all the students' mind. After I finish my degree, it's better for me to take up a job. Why should I go for entrepreneur? So some people think there is too much risk. There are too many questions running in the mind, like what kind of what business should I start? Okay, whether business is my cup of tea. Do I have the capacity to start the business, or what is the procedure? Okay, I think I have the capacity. I am interested, but I do not know which line I would start, which industry or which avenue I would like to start. Okay, I understand the avenue, but what is the procedure henceforth? Okay, how to write a business plan? Okay, so those are the things which we are going to see. Those are the things which you are going to see in today's session. Okay. So the first question is, do you have the DNA of entrepreneur? See, sometimes people say it's like you don't become an entrepreneur all of a sudden. You have to have something in your DNA. You have to have some commitment, right? So the first thing is, if you like sports, okay, if you like sports, okay, or if you like competition, okay, எனக்கு சின்ன வயசுல போட்டினா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். That competition can be in maybe studies, the competition can be in sports, okay, wherever you want it to be competitive, okay. If you have an expensive taste, see, I always believe when people have an expensive taste, they will work very hard, okay, they will work very hard, okay. So if you have an expensive taste, okay, and you have to have good communication skills. So if you are good at telling stories, if you are good at communicating with other people, yes, definitely you have a strong DNA of an entrepreneur. If you have good work ethic, in today's scenario, many people are unsuccessful because they don't have ethics. You have to have a very good work ethic. Okay. So when you were small, did you try to sell something? Okay. When you go to schools abroad, most of the schools, it's like when they have their annual day and all that, they put up stalls. And I was very glad to, when I was speaking to with your vice principal, madam was telling me that our students are putting up stalls and trying to sell food products and all that. Very good. It's a very good initiative. Okay. So if you're good at selling things, okay, if you're selling things, definitely you have the DNA of an entrepreneur. Very, very curious. See, a person has to be, you have to be innovative, you have to be curious, you have to be inquisitive. Okay, நிறைய கேள்விகள் கேட்கணும். ஏன் இருக்குது, எதனால இப்படி இருக்குது, இது நம்மளால பண்ண முடியுமா, இதனால பண்ண முடியாதா, என்ன அட்வான்டேஜஸ், என்ன டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜஸ். இஃப் யூ ஆர் கியூரியஸ், ஓகே, and sometimes you have to be a bit shameless too. See, you have to go and ask people help. You have to go and ask, why don't you come and join with me in working towards this project? Can we all do this together? Or maybe are you interested in investing with me? Or I have a plan. Would you listen to me? Okay. So you have to be somewhat shameless. நான் வந்து ரொம்ப ஷையா ஃபீல் பண்ணிட்டு ரொம்ப வெக்க Okay. So sports competition, expensive taste, okay, storytelling, ethics, okay. If you try to sell something, okay, you definitely had what it takes, okay, to be an entrepreneur. Next slide, please. Yeah. So it's a huge question. So is entrepreneur, as I told you, is entrepreneurship important? Yes, entrepreneurship is important. Do entrepreneurs gain more respect than salaried employees? Yes, the possibility of earning is more. Everything is there. But why are there less entrepreneurs? ஏன் வந்து அப்ப நம்ம ஊர்ல தொழில் ஆரம்பிக்கிறது, புதுசா தொழில் ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறது ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கு. Thought process is less. Okay. So first,
sir, sorry to interrupt, sir. Joshua,
yes.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, your voice is breaking sometimes, sir.
I'm audible now?
Yes, sir.
No, ma'am, that is because I think there are many participants who are trying to enter. Whenever there's when they're trying to enter, I think there might be some breakages. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But is it
We shall
audible now?
take care of that.
If
Yes, sir.
is it
It's now
audible now?
audible. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the question is like, why is there less entrepreneurs? Okay, that's a huge question which we all have it in our mind. So first thing is lack of self confidence. Okay, நிறைய பேருக்கு தன்னம்பிக்கை இல்ல. They feel that they can't do it. என்னால பண்ண முடியாது. என்னால பண்ண முடியுமா அது? Can I be an entrepreneur? Entrepreneurனா ரொம்ப பெரிய விஷயம். Okay, so that's a huge thing in everybody's mind. Okay, I don't have the money. ஒரு business ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணனும்னா நிறைய பணம் தேவை. A huge investment is required. I don't have the money to start a business. Okay. Next, I don't have the time. I'm too busy. எனக்கு நிறைய வேலை இருக்குது. எனக்கு டைம் இல்ல அப்படின்னு. Thirdly, okay, I lack education. எனக்கு அது சரியான அந்த entrepreneurship தேவையான knowledge எனக்கு இல்ல. How to start a business? எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணனும்? என்ன பண்ணனும் அப்படின்றது தெரியல. Okay. Next, I have no support. I don't have proper friends. I don't have good relatives to come and help me out. My professors or faculties are not encouraging me. Okay. So this could be a problem. Okay. I don't have an idea. Entrepreneur there is less number of entrepreneurs. Okay. So why are there entrepreneurs? So there are, I would classify into two different reasons. One is the common reason, the other is the deeper reasons. Next slide, please. So the common reason is like, if you ask me, so I prepared this from my perspective. Okay, I'm just giving you my perspective. So in that, so when you're an entrepreneur, you have control over your time. Okay, you my business, and maybe I can retire very early. I can retire when I want to start. Okay, for some people it is because of tax benefits. For some people it's a family business. For some people it's about retirement. For some people it's about recognition. Okay, and for some people it's like, okay, I want to have a big house. I want to have a big car. Okay, now வேலைக்கு போனேன்னா maybe I'm getting 15,000 per month or 10 to 15,000 per month. அப்போ ஒரு 15,000 ரூபாய் சம்பளம்னா ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு எனக்கு around 1.7 lakhs to 2 lakhs per month per annum. Okay, 2 lakhs per annum எனக்கு என்னோட ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு போயிட்டு வர காஸ்ட், my food expense, the time which I put in, all that. What do I save at the end of the year? Nothing much. So if I start a business, definitely there's a huge possibility, there's a huge growth for me. Okay, I can be the boss and all that. Okay, so all these are some of the reasons, and deeper reasons are, one, it gives a sense of happiness. So for me, I love what I'm doing. Okay, I love what I'm doing. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I've never worked in any company. Okay, so for me, it gives a great sense of happiness. Okay, I'm fulfilled. Next is, I want to develop the community. So whatever knowledge I have, I would like to share it. See, I'm not too old. I'm not too young. Okay, I have somewhere. I finished my college in 2009. So I have around 10 years of experience, 10 to 11 years of experience, and it gives me a sense of community development. So I want to share this with my community. I want to employ more people. I want to make more entrepreneurs. Okay, so I want to create a sense of ownership. So these are some of the deeper reasons. Okay, so next slide, please. So as I was speaking to all the participants, say நீங்க கேள்விகள் கேட்கல, if you're not asking me questions, so I am a person who can speak for hours together. I'm just reducing. Okay, so it is not, it's going to be no point at just I'm talking. So make sure that you make a note of all the questions that you want to ask. Okay, so only when you ask questions from me, like, you can learn from me. Okay, so what are the levels of an entrepreneur? So it's like, how do I begin? Okay, how do I begin to start a career, to start my career as an entrepreneur, to start an entrepreneur? Okay, first I'll tell you, நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு விஷயம் பிடிக்கலன்னா பிடிக்காம கூட அந்த வேலைக்கு போகலாம். Okay, I can go to a job just because maybe I have to do it, just because I'm forced to do it. Okay, but when you are an entrepreneur, when you're starting your own business, unless, mark my word, unless you are interested towards it, you cannot become an entrepreneur. You will definitely not be successful. Okay, so identify the areas in which you are interested. Okay, உங்களுக்கு எந்த விஷயம்லாம் பிடிச்சிருக்குது அப்படின்றது பாருங்க. See, for example, me, I like speaking with a lot of people. I like interacting with a lot of people. So I thought like, okay, when I'm doing training, I can interact with a lot of people. So training is one business. Okay, so BPO is another business. So whatever I do, okay, whatever I do, it's like I have an interest towards it. So you have to be interested. So identify what are your areas of interest. ஒரு ரெண்டு மூணு விஷயமா எடுத்துங்க, ஒரு ரெண்டு மூணு ஏரியா. ஓகே, மேபி ஐ லைக் குக்கிங், ஐ லைக் ட்ரெஸ்ஸிங் அப், ஆர் I like to make up myself, I like to put up makeup for myself. So hair styling and beauty therapy, and the mari, maybe cooking. So you can see what gardening. Okay, gardening means organic farming and the mari. Okay, so identify where you are interested, where your interest lies. ஒரு மூணு விஷயம் எடுத்துங்க. அந்த மூணு விஷயத்துல மூணு விஷயமே ஹாபியா ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. Okay, try it as a hobby. When I say it as a hobby, you can do it during your free time. Like you're doing your college படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. படிச்சிருக்கும் போது உங்களுக்கு இருக்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா டைம்ல எந்த அளவுக்கு உன்னால பண்ண முடியுமோ நீங்க பண்ணலாம். Okay, you can do it as a hobby. Okay, next what you can do is, okay, you have done it as a hobby. Okay, and you can slowly take it up in an amateur level. In the next level, you can take it up. Okay, you can become an amateur. So an amateur, when you're doing an amateur level, maybe you don't have to charge people very high. You can do it at a lesser cost. Okay, or kammiyana cost நம்ம பண்ணலாம். Okay, and finally on the fourth level is professional. You are, okay, you are doing it at a very professional level. Okay, when you're in the professional level, there's only one thing you can do. Okay, and you have to be really good at what you're doing. Okay, so when it comes to training, like if you ask me, I am, okay, our institution is one of the best training institute in Tamil Nadu, in South India. Okay, we train close to 15,000 people every year. Okay, we are training partners for the Space Research Organization, Indian Space Research Organization. We train the scientists there. We train the Indian military. We train the Tamil Nadu Police Department. Okay, many of the state government and central government's complex jobs we undertake, and we are doing it on behalf of them. So we are the best. We are the league of their own. Okay, so interest, hobby, amateur, professional, and league of their own. These are the levels of entrepreneur. Next slide, please. So what are the steps to become an entrepreneur? Okay, what are the steps to become an entrepreneur? So first, choose one route. ஏதாவது ஒரு படிக்கிற தொழிலை சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க, அதை ஒரே ஒரு பாதையை சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Okay, choose one route. I'm being bilingual so that so some people who cannot understand or who is not able to follow me in English can follow it up too. Okay, so choose one route. ஏதாவது ஒரு பாதையை சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Okay, find a place to work and learn. So when you are studying, you have a good chance, okay, to work as an intern, take up apprenticeship. Okay, find a good place to work and learn. Okay, so நீங்க வந்து ஒரு, let us say, I want to start organic farming in a big scale. சின்ன லெவல்ல ஆர்கானிக் ஃபார்மிங் யாராவது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்களா, இல்ல பெரிய லெவல்லே யாராவது பண்ணிட்டோம், அவங்க பண்ற இடத்துல நம்ம போய் கத்துக்க முடியுமா? Can we go and join there and work free of cost, or maybe on a subsidized cost? Can we learn there? Okay, so see, find a place where you can work and learn. That is the second thing. Third, try to become an expert in that. நீங்க கரெக்டா பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ண முடியும். You should be able to execute it very perfectly. You should have complete knowledge about it. Okay, next, fourth thing, find a way to make it better. So நீங்க ஒரு கம்பெனி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னா, how can you make it better? Okay, how can you make it better? And finally, you have to become a voice. You have to be a leader in that particular industry. So எந்த industry, எந்த work இருந்தாலும், see, if I ask you a question like, okay, let us put it this way. So Olympics, I'll ask you all a question. You can type in the chat box. Who got the first place in the 100 meters dash and the 200 meters dash in the last Olympics? Munudhi Olympics. You can type it in the chat box. See, there are 440 participants. I expect good number of answers. I hope all of you are present. Login பண்ணிட்டு வீடியோ ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு போல, வீடியோ மாத்திரம் பண்ணிட்டு போல அப்படின்றத I hope. So type it in the chat box. Who got the first place in the 100 meters dash or the 200 meters dash in the Olympics? Okay, no answers. Okay, Usain Bolt. Okay, Divya, congratulations, Divya. Okay, very good. I appreciate that. Out of 440 people, Divya has answered. Okay, good. Okay, Divya or any participant, can somebody tell me who got the 5th place in the 100 meters or 200 meters dash? If you do not know, you can say you do not know. Who got the 5th place? Do not know. Okay, Reshma. Yeah, thank you. So, thank you for answering. So, என்னைக்குமே மக்கள் வந்து யார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வராங்களோ அவங்க தான் ஞாபகம் வச்சுப்பாங்க. நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கிங்க. ரைட்டா? முதல் யார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வராங்களோ அவங்கள மட்டும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுப்பாங்க. நீங்க 5வதுல வரீங்களா 10வதுல வரீங்களா அப்படின்றதுலாம் யார் வராங்க அப்படின்றது வராது. நீங்க கூகுள் சர்ச்ல போய் தேடுறீங்க இல்ல எங்க போய் நீங்க கேட்டீங்க ஒரு இடத்துல விசாரிச்சீங்க. ஓகே, யூ கோ அண்ட் என்கொயர் டு பீப்புள். ஓகே, யூ ஹாவ் டு பி நம்பர் 1. You have to aim to be number 1. If you're not number 1, even if you're number 2 or number 3, people are not going to remember you. Be very clear in that. Okay, so that is how to become a voice and leader. So choose one route, find a place to work and learn, become an expert in that one thing, find a way to make it better. So what are the avenues? Can we have the next slide? Yeah. So what are the avenues? Okay, I want to become an entrepreneur. என்னென்ன விஷயங்கள் இருக்குது? What is in front of me? Okay, so there is agri and agro-based industries, as I told you, organic farming. It can be tomatoes, mangoes, or anything. Pack it up. Okay, byproducts are there, and agriculture products and the medicinal values and a lot of things are there. So agri and agro-based products. Okay, next is manufacturing. So when I talk about manufacturing, it doesn't have to be something very big. நீங்க பேப்பர் கப் மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ற அந்த மிஷின் வந்து எடுத்தீங்கன்னா completely like fully automated machine is somewhere around 45,000 rupees. Fully automatic is 90,000 rupees, and manual is somewhere around 15,000 rupees or something. Okay, so chinna manufacturing there are paper cups and plates. So many things can be manufactured. There are big things also. Okay, like television sets and all that. So manufacturing sector. Next is financial institutions. Start பண்ணலாம். Okay, designing. Okay, you have the hospitality and service sector, maybe a small guest house. Okay, guest house, beauty therapy, guest styling, and the மாதிரி கொண்டு போலாம். Sometimes let us assume you have knowledge, maybe in opening up a company or running a company. You can start your own consulting and expertise company, wherein you can give a lot of valuable advice to people. It can be legal, it can be related to business, returns filing, company startup. Okay, next is, okay, I have found something new, I'm inventing something new. If possible, that is also possible. Okay, health and fitness. See, I'm good at sports. You can train people maybe in football, cricket, or coco, whatever you are good at. You can train people in that. It can be yoga, it can be NFL, health and fitness activities. You can train people. Okay, entertainment is also there, entertainment industries. Okay, so as I told you, that for especially for arts graduate, for you, digital marketing, all that. Digital marketing is a huge avenue. You can start your own company there. Don't have to have your product or service at all. Okay, நிறைய பேர் ப்ராடக்ட் இல்ல சர்வீஸ் ஏதாவது வச்சிருப்பாங்க, எப்படி மார்க்கெட் பண்ண தெரியாது, நீங்க அவங்களுக்கு இது பண்ணலாம். Okay, so there are so many avenues which you can start a business in. Okay, next slide please. So there's a huge question. Many people ask me, sir, business start பண்ணனும்னா எவ்வளவு பணம் வேணும் சார் அதுக்கு? Okay, there's a huge amount of money that is required and all that. So trust me. Okay, if you have a good idea, money is not a question at all. Okay, for many businesses, money is not required, or very less amount of money is required. நிறைய businessல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து சின்ன லெவல்ல உங்களுக்கு போதும், உங்களுக்கு சின்ன லெவல் காசு இருந்தாலே போதும். சம்திங் less than 50,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees. Okay, so you don't require big money at all. Okay, so first thing what I would like to tell you is ask these questions. If I have showed you in the PPT. Okay, ask these questions to yourself. Okay, so the first question is, should you even raise money at all? நிஜமாவே தேவைப்படுதா? Okay, so சில நேரத்துல உங்களுக்கு வந்து காசே தேவைப்படாது. மேபி ஒரு 30,000 40,000 ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண அப்படின்னா நீங்களே சேர்த்து வச்சு, இல்ல மேபி யூ கேன் borrow from somebody who you know, from your parents or somebody, and you can start over, or it can be done in a partnership basis also. Okay, so should you even raise money today if you want to start the business? Number one. Okay, number two, let us assume இப்போ வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு 1 லட்சம் ரூபாய் தேவைப்படுது இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட், இல்ல எனக்கு ஒரு 10 லட்சம் ரூபாய் தேவைப்படுது இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட். ஓகே, 10 lakhs தேவைப்படுது. If you are not able to raise the 10 lakhs, how are you going to make the idea work? Okay, that is the second question which you have to ask yourself. Third question, how will the money be used? Okay, so இப்போ நீங்க ஓகே எனக்கு காசு இல்ல, காசு இருந்தா நான் இப்படி பண்ணிடுவேன் அப்படி பண்ணிடுவேன், எனக்கு காசு இல்லாததான் பிரச்சனை அப்படின்னு நிறைய பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க. சரிப்பா, காசு உனக்கு வந்துருச்சு, you have the money with you, what are you going to do with it? When I say what are you going to do with it, you have to be very specific. Okay, when I say, when for example you require 10 lakhs and somebody comes and says, okay, I'm ready to give you 10 lakhs, you have to give bill even for a single penny. ஒரு ரூபாய்க்கு நீங்க வந்து காசு நீங்க எதுக்காக ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண போறீங்க? ஓகே, இந்த விஷயம் 100 ரூபாய் நான் அதை வாங்குறேன், அந்த விஷயம் 10,000 ரூபாய் அதை வாங்குறேன். ஓகே, இது வந்து 50,000 rupees இதுக்கு செலவு பண்றேன். ஓகே, how is the money going to be used? Okay, those are the questions you have to ask. Okay, what does an ideal investor look like? So நீங்க ஒரு இன்வெஸ்டர் கிட்ட போறது மாதிரி you think about it. Who could be interested in investing? Okay, who could be interested in investing with you? Okay, and why would they be interested? How would they look? Okay, எப்படி இருப்பாங்க, என்ன எதிர்பார்ப்பாங்க உங்ககிட்டன்றது is a big question. So which you have to ask yourself. Okay, next, do you want to go big or have more control? See, when you're starting a company, sometimes நம்ம நிறைய இன்வெஸ்டர்ஸ் உள்ள கொண்டு வந்து விட்டுட்டா, they will have more control over the company and you will be like having a small share in the company. Okay, so பெரிய லெவல்ல நான் எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் பண்ணுமா? ஓகே, பெரிய லெவல்ல I want to expand it, or should I have more control and expand it in the middle level? Okay, do you want more accountability? Okay, you should be the decision maker அப்படி நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்களா? Okay, ask that question to yourself. Have you done enough research about the industry? See, you can't just start a business because எனக்கு நல்லா சமைக்க தெரியும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக நான் ஒரு ஹோட்டல் போட்டேன், நான் ஒரு கடை போட்டேன்னா அது it will become a failure. எங்க கடை போடணும்? Okay, I am good at doing this. Where should I put the shop? Is there a requirement there? Is there a necessity there? You have to analyze all that. Okay. Okay, Samim, yeah, actually, sorry, I will definitely answer your question, but I will just finish this because we are actually short of time. So, yeah, even tomorrow is also there. Don't worry. So, so it's like, do you have you done enough research about it? Okay. So, research பண்ணாம நீங்க எந்த பிசினஸ்மே ஸ்டார்ட்டே பண்ணக்கூடாது. Okay. So, how is your idea unique and different? Okay, so there are so many people. Let us say I want to start a beauty therapy and hairstyling thing. Okay, how am I going to be different? நீங்க வச்சிருக்க ஐடியா, நீங்க வச்சிருக்க business plan, நீங்க வச்சிருக்க what model? Okay, how is your model going to be different from the rest of the people? How are you going to get more customers? Okay, next, what is the value of your company? உங்க கம்பெனியோட வேல்யூ நான் ஓகே எவ்வளவு பொருள் வாங்க போறீங்க, என்ன வேற, how would you value it? Where is the value of your company? Okay, so look into all those avenues. Okay, next, what you need is, see, when you're starting a company, when you start a company, are you building to sell it? So இப்போ நிறைய பேர் வந்து என்னன்னா ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றது, அந்த பிசினஸ் நல்லா பில்ட் பண்றது, ஓகே, அப்புறமா அந்த கம்பெனியை அப்படியே கம்ப்ளீட்டா வித்துறது. ஓகே, so do you want to run the business for your entire life, or are you planning to sell the business? Okay, okay, so you have to be very clear. Are you planning to sell the business? Okay, you start up something, you build it up, and then are you going to sell it, or are you going to run it throughout your life? Okay, these are the questions which you have to ask even before raising money. You have to be very clear about all that. Okay. So next, what are the ways to raise money? So one is the traditional bank loans. Okay, go to the bank, you tell them, okay, I have this property, or I have this gold, or whatever it is. Okay, I am having this, and you get a loan from the bank. That is traditional bank loans. Okay. Next is crowdfunding. Okay. You have an idea. You have an idea. You get money from 100 people. Tell 100 people, okay, I have this wonderful idea, and if you put in money, I will give you this much returns and collect money from the crowd. Okay. So that's another idea. Third is incubators. So who is an incubator? So I am actually I was invited to be a part of IIC of your college as an incubation partner. So what we do is incubation, from the word incubation. We give space to people who want to start up a business. யாராவது புதுசா business start பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னா அவங்களுக்கு இடம் கொடுக்கணும். Okay. So we will give you space to start up your own business. Okay. So that is our role, which we will be playing for all the participants in this particular group. Okay, as incubators, as incubation partners. Okay. Next, you have angel investors. So angel investors na yarna. Okay, I want to start up a business. Okay, and I ask money maybe to my family members, to my brothers, sisters, first circles, cousins. Okay, family circles, friends, or your friends' family circle. Okay, maybe or one circle or two circles whom you know. Okay, so when you go here, you have to go with a proper business plan. Okay, you present it to them and you get the appropriate funding. So generally, angel investors are people who invest less amount of, who are known people to you. Okay, who are known people to you. Okay, right. So that is angel investors. So next is venture capitalists. So who are venture capitalists? These are hugely professional people. VCs are people who are like, I want 50 crores. Okay. I want 50 crores. Okay. You go to a VC, you speak with them. You tell them, okay, I want 50 crores. But what will a VC expect? But what does a VC expect? They expect, okay, returns of their capital in 5 to 10 years. They're not going to be people who are going to say, like, எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு கிடைக்குமா அப்படின்றதெல்லாம் கேட்க போறது இல்லை. Okay, for 5 to 10 years, but it should be massive returns. So when I'm giving you 50 crores, you have to give me at least 500 crores back in 5 to 10 years. I'm not asking, I'm not expecting something small. I'm giving you 50 crores. You want 100 crores, I will give you, but it should be 10x. Massive return. They expect massive return. So only if your business has massive return will they even consider your proposal. Okay. Next is, they will definitely want a coachable CEO. So அவங்க சைட்ல ஒரு CEO இருக்கும். Okay. அவங்க சைட்ல இருந்து ஒரு பர்சன் இருப்பாங்க. They will coach them up and they will be running the team also. And it will be a board of directors. It's not going to be one person. So angel investor பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்னன்னா, you will be running the show, people will just invest money and that's it. But here you will have a very strong team. Okay, very strong team. The investors, all of them who are putting big money, they will all be a part of the team. Okay, they will regularly monitor all the situations and all that. Okay, so very strong team will be there. Next is idea with key differentiators. So you will have different people, okay, with different skill sets. So maybe one person might be good at finance, the other person might be good at administration, the other person might be good at innovation. Okay, one person could be good at managing human resources. Okay, so ideas with key differentiators, and you are committing to exponential growth. Okay, so Facebook, these are companies which went for VC. They don't go with angel investors. பெரிய அளவு பணம் வேணும் உங்களுக்கு டெவலப் பண்றதுக்கு, பட் அதே மாதிரி ஒரு ரிட்டர்ன்ஸ் வந்து மாசிவா இருக்கும். So these are ways to raise money to start your own business. Okay. So what I would like to do is, I would like to stop with it today. Okay, I would like to stop with it today, and I'm ready to take up any questions. So if you get a question, we'll take it up. We'll see other things later on. So any questions, feel free to ask me. You can maybe unmute yourself and ask the questions, or you can give the raise hand or type it in the chat box, or whatever you feel like, you can start. So I think I will start with, I have a question from something.
Girls, you can utilize this opportunity. Please come forward with your questions.
Okay, so I'll take up Samim first. So Samim has asked a very normal question that can you tell me some of the businesses where investment is less? Okay, So first thing what I say is, there are many businesses, there are numerous things that you can start with a very less amount of investment. Don't worry about that. But what is your area of interest? That is what you have to understand. See, there are so many. I'll tell you an example. So there was this guy in Bihar. Okay. So Bihar has extreme climates. It's either very hot or either it's very cold. So what he does is, during cold climate, okay, during cold climate, he sells hot water. Okay. சுடு தண்ணி, வெறும் சுடு தண்ணி விற்கிறாரு. பெரிய ஒரு நிறைய ஃபிளாஸ்க் வச்சிருக்காரு, நிறைய சைக்கிள்ஸ் இப்போ வாங்கிட்டாரு இது பண்றதுக்கு. ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு 2 சைக்கிள் பண்ணாரு, 3 சைக்கிள் பண்ணாரு, இன்னைக்கு ஒரு 15 சைக்கிள் இருக்கிறார். அங்க வந்து பியூர் வாட்டரே கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. ஸோ ஹி செல்ஸ் ஹாட் ட்ரிங்கிங் வாட்டர். ஹி ஹாஸ் கெட்டில்ஸ், ஹி ஹாஸ் ஒரு சின்ன ஃபர்னஸ் சூட் பண்றதுக்கு ஹாட் வாட்டர். ஓகே, during the hot this is during the cold time. During the hot time, what he does is he sells like something like a juice kind of a thing. Okay, they have some name for it in Bihar, and he sells that. Okay, now he has around a 20-member team which goes and sell all that. அவருக்கு தனியா ஒரு பிராண்ட் போட்டு, ஓகே, அது ஒரு 4 வெரைட்டி, கோல்டு இதுனா 4 வெரைட்டி, ஓகே, ஹாட் இதுல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 3 வெரைட்டி அந்த மாதிரி வச்சு, ஓகே, these are some of the things he sells. Okay, so இதுக்கு டோட்டலா இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 5000 ரூபாய் இருக்கும். எல்லா person in Calcutta, okay, in Calcutta. So who was an IT professional, and so they didn't have time to clean their house. Okay, so and they were finding it very difficult. So for cleaning their house, they bought a few things. Okay, like a vacuum cleaner, many items which were necessary for cleaning and all that. Okay, so adala vaangnanga, and so yeah, they cleaned their house. So what they did is, what they understood from that was, many people, because it was a metropolitan city, and okay, so cleaning is going to be a problem for everybody because they're not going to have time to clean that. Okay. So இவங்க வாங்கின திங்ஸை வச்சு இவங்க இன்னும் ஒரு 4 வீட்டுல போயிட்டு, ஓகே, நாங்க வந்து உங்களுக்கு கிளீன் பண்ணணுமா, ஓகே, we will do the thing for you, and உங்களுக்கு வீக்லி உங்களுக்கு இத்தனை டைம்ஸ் பண்றோம். So they brought in few people to do it for them. Okay, so இன்னைக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5,000 people, 5,000 houses they have tied up with. They have more than 50 people who are working for them, and their investment was somewhere around 5,000 rupees. So you don't have to go and start cleaning. What I'm saying is, you build an idea. Okay, you build an idea, understand that, buy necessary items, hire people. They started a Facebook page, they started marketing. Okay, then with the very level of market money, and many people started to take up the service. So 5,000 ரூபாய் தான் total investment. 5,000 ரூபாய் அப்படியே ஸ்லோவா அதுக்கு வர ரெவென்யூ பேஸ் பண்ணி they build it up. Okay, so there are very many businesses which can be started with very less investment of 25,000 rupees. Okay, let us assume I told you like you are good at sports. Okay, எனக்கு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருக்குது. வாட் எவர் ஸ்போர்ட், எனி ஸ்போர்ட் யூ மே பி குட் இன். ஓகே, உங்க காலேஜ்லயே உங்க காலேஜ் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் பேசுங்க. உங்க காலேஜ் கிரவுண்டை நான் யூஸ் பண்றேன். I will train people. Invite people. Maybe your college students can come and participate. Many people from outside can also come. You can collect fees from them, and you can give a certain royalty to your college too, and you can give them treats. So உங்களுக்கு இன்கம் வரத பேஸ் பண்ணி காலேஜ்ல கொடுங்க, இல்ல ரெகுலர் ஒரு இன்கம் நான் ஈவினிங் டைம்ல யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறேன், அதுக்கு ஒரு ரெண்டல் கொடுங்க. ஓகே, without any investment you can start. So I can go on telling business opportunities, but you have to have an interest towards something. பிடிக்காத விஷயத்தை நீங்க பண்ண முடியாது. You will not be successful. See, to all the participants, necessity is the mother of all inventions. It's a very famous proverb. Okay, necessity is the mother of all inventions. ஏன் நம்ம வீல் கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்? ஓகே, ஏன்னா ஈஸியா மூவ் பண்ண முடியும்ன்றது. ஏன் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு வச்சிருக்க எல்லா டெக்னாலஜிக்கல் அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ், ஏன்னா ஒரு தேவை இருக்குது, ஒரு நீட் எங்க இருக்குது. ஸோ ஐடென்டிஃபை வேர் தெர் இஸ் a need. ஓகே, சமுதாயத்துல எந்த இடத்துல ஒரு பிரச்சனை இருக்குது அப்படின்றத ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணுங்க. வேர் தெர் இஸ் a need, find a solution for that. You will be the most successful entrepreneur. Okay, so there are so many fields you can start. Samim, I hope so thank you for the question. I hope I have answered you. So feel free to shoot your questions. You can ask anything. It can be related to career, job opportunities, anything. You can just ask me anything. Yeah, thank you, Samim.
Sir, one more question has been asked.
Yeah.
So while running a business, how to reduce the risk and which is the good source of fund for the working capital? I shall repeat the question, sir. While running a business, how to reduce the risk?
So when people come and ask me, sir, எனக்கு வந்து பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றதுனா அது ரொம்ப ரிஸ்க், வேலைக்கு போறதுனா அது ரொம்ப சேஃப் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, இட்ஸ் கம்ப்ளீட்லி ராங். என்னைக்கு உங்க வேலையை விட்டு தூப்பாங்கன்ற சொல்லவே முடியாது. அதுவும் திஸ் பேண்டமிக் ஹஸ் ப்ரூவ்ட் இட் வெரி வெல். யூ வுட் ஹவ் வொர்க், தேர் ஆர் மெனி பீப்புள் ஹூ ஹவ் வொர்க் டே அண்ட் நைட், அவங்க ஃபேமிலியை பார்க்காம போயிட்டு வாங்க டாடா பாபாய்ன்னு சொல்லி அனுப்பிச்சுட்டு இருப்பாங்க. ஸோ வேலைக்கு போனா ரிஸ்க் இல்ல அப்படின்றது யாரோ ஒரு தவறான ஒரு இது சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, see, unfortunately what happens is from a school or a college, what happens is புக்ல இருக்கிறத படிங்க, அப்படியே ஏதுங்க, எல்லாருமே படிச்சு முடிச்சோன்னா ஒரு வேலைக்கு போங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நம்ம டியூன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. ஓகே, that is typically Indian mindset or thing. So we youngsters, we people in this particular generation, you have to break the myth. There is risk everywhere. Anybody can be fired anytime. Nobody is irreplaceable. Okay, யார் வேணா வேலையை விட்டு தூக்கலாம், ரைட்டா? எந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி வேணாலும் மூடலாம், எந்த கம்பெனி வேணாலுமே மூடலாம் எனி டைம். ஓகே, so there is a risk. Okay, now coming to your particular question, how to reduce the risk. அது வந்து how to reduce the risk வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா, ஆக்சுவலி நாளைக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம்ல நான் சொல்லலாம்னு இருந்தேன். You have to identify who your competitors are. Okay, and you have to do a SWOT analysis. We'll see in detail about that tomorrow, but generally SWOT analysis and competitor analysis will definitely help you to reduce the risk. Okay, first part of the question. Ma'am, can you repeat the second part of the question, please?
Sir, it is which is the good source of funds for the working capital?
Yeah, so I would say for the working capital, if you're very clear with your business plan and if it requires very less amount of investment, so if there's, let us say you require 50,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees or something like that, maybe as I told you, you will be working as an intern or taking up as an apprenticeship. So once you finish your internship there in the company, you can ask for a job. So if you work for 3 to 4 months, definitely you will get the money by yourself. So உங்களோட மொத்த பணமே நீங்களே போட்டு பண்ணீங்கன்னா nothing better, because it's your money. Okay, you will feel the pain. பா என் பணம் போயிடும், நான் சரியா வேலை செய்யலனா அப்படின்றது. So nothing better than putting your own money. But at the same time, sometimes you might require a lot of money and maybe it might not be possible right away. So what you can do is you can add more partners to it. Okay, so partnership la ulla kondu varadu is much better, because when they are putting the money, they are equally obliged to work as well. Okay, so try to bring in have sense of partnership. Today's businesses run on partnership. So most of the businesses which I do, everything runs on partnership. Everything, I have another partner in all the businesses that I do. So running partnerships. Next, you can look for angel investors. So angel investors are people who you know directly or indirectly. So that would also play a very important role too. So I hope I have answered your question.
Thank you, sir. So one more question has been asked in the chat window, sir. Chat box it is.
1 minute. Chat box. So Corona period.
So during the Corona period also, they want to run a business successfully. Please suggest a business according to that, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this question was this question is a normal question. Yoga Lakshmi. So so many people think that so the COVID is COVID a good time to start a business or something like that. Okay. So most of the WhatsApp, Instagram which we use, உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சதா சொல்றேன் நான். ஓகே, இவங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 2008 to 10 இந்த டைம்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரெசெஷன் வந்துச்சு. You would have heard about the great recession. Okay, so அந்த ரெசெஷன் டைம்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண கம்பெனிஸ் தான் இன்னைக்கும் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்குது. ஸோ என்னைக்குமே நீங்க இப்ப நீங்க எந்த பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சாலும், இப்போ லெட்டஸே நீங்க சின்னதா ஒரு ஹோட்டல் ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னா, எக்ஸிஸ்டிங்கா இருந்த ஹோட்டல் எல்லாருமே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த பேண்டமிக்ல பயங்கரமா அடி வாங்கியிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ அவங்க திரும்பி ரீக்ரூட் பண்றது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். ஸோ புதுசா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது உங்களுக்கு பெரிய பேர்டன் இருக்காது. உங்களுக்கு நீங்க நிறைய கடனோட இருக்க மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க. So my landlord, I wouldn't have paid my landlord properly. Okay, food வாங்கியிருக்கிறது, raw materials வாங்குறதுக்கு ஸ்டே கொடுத்துருக்க முடியாது. திரும்பி வாங்கணும்னா again I require investment. Okay, so all these problems could be there. But when you're starting something new, நீ புதுசா இப்ப ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது உங்களுக்கு எந்த burdenமே இல்ல. You're starting afresh. So pandemic is a very good time to start. And what business to start? As I told you, see, unless you have to identify what is your areas of interest. உங்களுக்கு அந்த விஷயம் பிடிச்சிருக்கணும். So I have told you many areas like you can start a digital marketing firm, you can start a sports academy, you can start a fitness program, you can start an IT or an ITES related company. Okay, you can start agri or agro based thing. You can venture into the manufacturing sector. You can start your own consulting or expertise firm. Okay, you can start your own retail outlet, retail businesses too. Okay, retail outlets. Retail store, it can be in-person retail store. Okay, you can start your own logistics and shipping company. Okay, logistics, supply chain, idella start pannalam. Okay, so there are so many options. A number of options are available to you. So I have a question from So the question is, many women are doing metro business like reselling. The product will not. So I don't understand what is a metro business. Or is there a spelling? Like, is it buying and selling? Are you talking about buying and selling? Could you be more specific? If you could be more specific, I do not understand what is a by the terminology which you have used. So I generally think many women I have seen women they sell sarees or utensils or things that are required for family households. So okay, application. Okay, fine. Okay, I get it. Yeah. See, apps, using apps, okay, is the most best thing today. See, people want things to be user friendly. எனக்கு ஒரு விஷயம் கிடைக்குமா கிடைக்காதா, where to get it from, all that people do not. If you have an app, nothing better. So definitely app, you can have your own app too. You can have your own app, you can advertise your app, and you can buy or sell products through your own app, or you can tie up with any other strong app company like the Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart. There are so many app companies. You can tie up with them and you can sell your own products and services too. It is definitely going to be there. It is going to be the future. Yeah.
அக்கா பக்கத்துல வேலை முடிச்சிட்டியா?
Any questions? Anyone?
Thank you, sir, for answering the questions. Nirmala ma'am.
Okay. So I would like to give you all a small task to all the participants who have taken part. So first of all, firstly, I would like to thank the management. Okay, the management, Vice Principal Ms. Manita, Dr. Nirmala ma'am, and all the people who are behind the scenes for organizing this program and for having me a part of this program. I would like to thank you all. Firstly, second, a small task to all the participants. Okay, so நம்ம நிறைய விஷயங்கள், நிறைய வெபினார்ஸ் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணிருப்பீங்க இந்த பேண்டமிக்ல. நிறைய பேர் நிறைய கேட்டிருப்போம். அப்படியே இந்த கார்ல வாங்கிட்டு இந்த கார்ல அப்படியே விட்டுருப்போம், இல்ல சில நேரத்தில் இந்த கார்ல வாங்கிட்டே மாட்டோம். See, I want to make it effective. So a small suggestion to all the participants. So what you can do is, if you really have an idea, okay, if you have an idea, okay, I would like you to prepare நீங்க என்ன business பண்ணுவீங்க, okay, what business you would choose. You can girls, you can make a note of it, please. All those who are interested, okay, let's see how competitive you girls are, okay. So எனக்கு அவங்க மேடம் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, எங்க கேர்ள்ஸ் எல்லாம் பயங்கரம் ஆக்டிவ்ங்க, எல்லாருமே வந்து so first thing, what business you would like to do and why? First question, okay. What will be the name of your business, your aim, objective, okay. Third question, what is the total investment that is required, and a rough idea about ROI, return of investment, ROI, or profit and losses. How is your idea unique from the others, okay. So Nirmala ma'am, who is the coordinator for this particular program? Sorry, I do not.
Malati ma'am.
So
taking care of the whole thing.
Okay.
Right now, Dr. Malati ma'am, she's here right away.
Dr. Malati ma'am. Okay, wonderful. So to all the participants, what you should do is, all of you who want to showcase your presentation to me tomorrow, you have to register yourself with Dr. Malati ma'am, okay, and the coordinators of this particular program. If how many other people you want, you can just register, no problem, no tabs, okay. And I will give you a 3-minute session, only 3 minutes. It has to be exactly within 3 minutes, okay. 3 நிமிஷம் கொடுக்க போறேன், the non topic பத்தி சொல்ல போறீங்க, right? So let's see how we can take the session forward. And to all the people who are really good at post pandemic, once pandemic is over, once you're back to normal, from our institution being the incubation partner, உங்க ஐடியாக்கு தேவையான ஸ்பேஸ், okay, let us say you want to start up organic farming, உங்களுக்கு இடம் வேணுமா, நாங்க உங்களுக்கு இடம் தர ரெடியா இருக்கோம், okay. So யார் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டா இருக்கீங்களோ, register yourself with Dr. Malati ma'am, the head of this, the coordinator of this particular program, okay. Tomorrow come and showcase your thing, okay. So we'll have a small session tomorrow. I will speak about few things which I would like to share with all of you, and we will also listen to your presentations. And please let it be so tomorrow my session is going to be only for 10 to 15 minutes. Just few things which I would like to share with you. We are going to see about your presentations, okay. And I would like you to ask me more questions. So உங்களுக்கு see, நீங்க எந்த கேள்வி கேக்குறீங்களோ அது உங்களுக்கு முக்கியமான கேள்வி. The question is important to you, okay. So do not worry what other people will think about it, okay. But this is the best time. See, I could be probably a good person, okay, a good person to answer your question, because one is so I am belonging to this particular century or this particular decade, okay. This particular decade I've been in the industry, and I'm into multiple businesses, not only running a training institute, I'm running multiple businesses too. So I can share with you my experience, my failures, my successes to you, and make sure that from my failures that you do not fail, okay. So tomorrow I will be being huge participants, like we have more than 400 participants, okay. So I would like to have a more interactive. So one is I should appreciate the management once more. நிறைய காலேஜ்ல நான் ப்ரோக்ராம்லாம் பார்த்திருக்கேன், ஒரு 500 பேர் வராங்கன்னா சாதாரண விஷயம் இல்ல. I think 1000 people link வச்சிருந்தாங்கன்னா more than 500 people வந்திருப்பாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So I would like to congratulate you too and to all the participants. And once again, so I would wind up my speech here. Thank you, Nirmala ma'am. Thank you, Malati ma'am. Thank you, Vanitha madam, for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joshua. And we are very sorry for the delay due to some technical glitches. And dear students, Joshua sir has given you more of an activity-based agenda. So tomorrow the workshop continues for sure. Tomorrow is day 2. Please do come with the input. Get registered and please do come with the input. So they just have to come with the presentation. Am I clear, Joshua?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The presentation should be only for 3 minutes, though.
Okay, so dear students, I think this is the exuberant platform for you, and I'm sure the speaker has given a very pragmatic, very energetic input for you to really get started. So please
And
come
ma'am, they have to register with they have to inform the program host who it is. Then only they'll be able to give the access. So, Martin,
they have
so
to
they have to register. Yeah.
Yeah. They have to inform Malati ma'am, and the list should be ready, right? Something like that. Yes. So please do note it down, girls, and tomorrow we'll continue with the session. I thank once again, very sincerely, I thank Mr. Joshua for patiently waiting for us. It really means a lot. And thank you, Malati ma'am, and thanks to my principal madam, Dr. T. Mohini Shree ma'am, a correspondent Gugilam Ramesh Karo, vice principal ma'am, who suggested us, and referred us to Dr. Joshua, and Malati ma'am, Madhuvinay ma'am, my president, Dr. Emma Sumati ma'am, and my vice president, Dr. Rani ma'am. Thank you so much. Joshua sir, anything else would you like to give input as such right now?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Yes. Malati ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, sir. And we will meet tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Participants are requested to meet in the same link.
Ma'am,
Hina.
I request all the participants present in the meeting to on the video for a group screenshot. Once again, I repeat, I request all the participants present in the meeting to on the video for a group screenshot. Everyone kindly switch on your video. It will be only for just 2 minutes. Farin, are you there? Those who have not switched on the video, kindly switch it on. I request all the participants to switch on the video. All the participants, kindly switch on your video. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the participants for your active participation and kindly join the session tomorrow through the same link. Thank you.